Good morning. Set is ready.
Morning, sir.
Very good morning. I'm just opening Substance. I'll export those textures and let me import the file also.
Good morning, sir.
Very good morning. What's 201, 202? This one, I believe. So I have imported this model, but I have to re-export the file. If I have imported this file, I'll show you like what is the issue with this. If I want to place it somewhere, you can see the pivot point. Pivot point is not here and everything is together. So I have to fix it. This one is not required. Delete. Substance is open. Let me check. This is my full screen. So I can see everything here. So this mirror I'm planning to use as a modular piece. So entire basin thing I can export together, and these bottles I want to export separately so that I can use it as modular piece. But they are sharing same material, same texture. So this looks fine. Let's export the texture. Select texture as Targa, and format is Unreal Engine 4-pack. And whatever your size I can choose from here, 2K, 4K, whatever I want to use. Let's use 2K. 2K is fine. And export. Done. So the textures are applied. So if you want to save some time, you can apply the texture directly into Maya and then export it. So it will automatically be applied on your Unreal file also. So select this thing, Control A. Yes, I have Lambert one. If I want to apply a new material or favorite material, let's apply blend. Just to save some time, files, and I'll open the folder. Okay, base color. You see the color here directly, and normal map. Roughness you cannot apply in blend, and that's why roughness I will have to apply directly into Unreal only. And space, and select, open the same folder, and you can see normal map. Yeah, done. So now I have to export this separately. So this mirror, it's in center. Nice. That's X. So now I want to align this. So what I'll do is D and B, move this to any of the corner. Then X, and snap it on the grid center, world coordinate 0, 0, 0. Perfectly snapped. This is my mirror export selection. Mirror. Saved. Hide it. Now all these bottles I have to um, I have to export them separately. So because I want to use them as tileable, V and snap to any of the corner. Oh, DV down any of the corner. Then X and snap it on the grid. But this is not right. It should be in center like this. So I'll go to top view. Here it is. And center pivot. Center pivot. I can see clearly X, center, side, grid. It's on grid only. So it works for me perfectly. This is like my bottle one. Bottle one. Hide. Oh, I see. Okay. My bad. I was looking camera. X, F to focus. X, center. Port selection. 2. Hide it. Just one more bottle. Port selection. Bottle 3. Hide. Now we have this entire thing. This entire thing, I can just simply attach them together. Perfectly center. Side view. Perfectly center, or if I want to duplicate something, in that case, I'll keep it here. But this is like one piece only, so I'll keep it like this. That's absolutely fine. Done. So everything is exported. Now I'll go cancel. We'll simply drag drop also bottle 1, 2, 3, and what's this? Import all. See all bottles, and the wash piece and everything is imported. And you can see texture also imported, automatic texture and normal also imported. I just need to import my ORM map. Imported, and I have to check which material. Here, this one. So I can rename it mat underscore spacing, and double click and open it. So you'll see automatically that normal and base color is already connected. So this is the like benefit if you apply the texture in your Max or Maya, and then if you export the model, it will automatically load the texture. And I need this other map, this map. So right now it's in color mode. So this one I have to change, double click, open to mask, no sRGB. This is very important. Make sure all the ORM map you should change. Otherwise, it will. Just give me a second. Just okay. So I change it. Make sure change and save it. This is very important. And then if you go here, you can see still it says color. This one change now. And change this to mask. See, it will work perfectly without any problem. Now, R is ambient occlusion, green is roughness, and blue is metallic. Connect them. And save it. So if we don't convert this into no mask, no sRGB, it will be very shiny in Unreal as compared to a substance file. So if you can change this thing, it will give you exact same appearance of substance. Okay, now I need this file. Let me save all this thing. And the same material already applied to all, see, automatically same materials. I'll select this one. I want to place it here. 10 type of scale. One 180-degree rotation. Just make sure perfectly snapped. And where is the mirror? I have imported that mirror. No, I haven't. And this one should go here. Yeah. correct. Now this mirror, I need to place it. -180 degree, 10 times. Okay, so now I have placed this one here. So I want to place the same mirror this side also, just to make it a little interesting. Alt and rotate 90 degree. So you can see the if your pivot point the correct place, it becomes very easy. So I put here center, and the position I want to push them down somewhere here. And this counter also, if I want, I can duplicate it here. But this side I can see the hole. So I can, because other side, this side won't be visible. So I can flip this thing. I click, transform, Y. I flipped it in Y. So now this side is solid and filled. The basic setup is ready, but you can see this particular room doesn't have any light source. There is no light source. So this is something you have to always plan. You need to have light source. Maybe it's a broken roof. Maybe it's like a light, like some LED light, tube light or something. It should be there. So in this case, I'll be combining, I want to break this ceiling. So it's some part, I'll break it and plus add some lights here. So to create light, which is like very simple and easy, hide box. Now I want to create this thing. Ceiling light. So okay, extrude. Little angular. And this section I can just convert this into a texture. So this part is not required, delete. And here, if I want, I can place a new mesh, or I can simply extrude this also. Like illusion of some light. This will glow anyway, so shape won't be visible. But for this, I need to make sure this part have a different material and this part have different material, because this will glow. I can do it in one mesh also, one model, one material also. So for that, I have to create a emissive map mask. So let's create this really quickly. So this is my basic model is ready. And let's go to UV. Just simply select this and automatic. When so, move it so this part is separate and this part is separate. Let's see. Let's unfold them nicely. To unfold, it's creating some issue. That is, if I can solve it very easily. Unfold, and I can clear the screen and unfold it nicely again. UV mode, rotate this. I feel if I open this, I'll get a better UV. Still no. Select the model, history, and modify, freeze, and reset. Everything is clean. All nodes are gone. Still nothing happening, so I'll just check, reset it, apply. Still nothing. It should change nicely. We'll go to legacy, apply. So now it's way better and correct. The shape is like better. I can separate the entire thing also if I want. Optimize. Optimize. No, that's not nice. Unfold tool. Yeah. B, increase the brush size, unfold it nicely, but doesn't work nicely. Optimize. Same. Optimize. Unfold. Unfold is correct, but I don't know like why it's doing this weird shape thing. Let's separate them only. Like why to keep all this stretched thing. No, unfold everything nicely. And size I have to fix. Unfold setting, unfold 3D, and fix non-manifold geometry, but there is no other option. Let's go to legacy. And I want to, yes, rescale. Protect UV ratio, apply, close. So now they are in correct proportion, correct ratio. And just want to make sure, straighten them. And slide distance. And this one is like light. Let's keep it. So 1 file. Very simple basic file, nothing fancy. export selection, right, and let's go 0, 1. Saved. Substance I want. So this light, like if I create a material with MSF, it will only glow. It won't give me any light. So I'll create a blueprint of out of this light so that I can use it, and I'll connect a light to this. So wherever I duplicate, place it in the scene, it will automatically have a light. I'll show that how to do it, because there is no point like placing this light and then placing another point light or something there manually. It will be like way too hectic, and like it's not correct way of doing it. Right, so the one, delete, and 1K map is like more than enough for this. Delete. Done. Smart material. So for this, like to texture this, I can just simply use machinery, create all this dirt and grunge and everything automatically. If I want, I can do it manually also. Like suppose I want to do manually. Let's see, some old iron. That's like nice detail, but it's like it's kind of generic and flat everywhere. So I need some dirt here. So I just add. Oh, sorry, I need to add a new layer. Brown color, only color, and roughness. Roughness is like matte. Add black mask, add a generator, and add dirt. It will create dirt very nicely, all the edges and everywhere. This is going to be my lights. What this I want, like I top of this will generate that. Like this point should have some amount of dirt. I can do it manually if I want, or if I want, I can add some rust or dirt here also. So for that, let's see, let's create another layer, only color and roughness. Roughness is like matte, almost full matte. This is like more dark brownish. Black mask, and this will go to mask. All this mask, we have smart mask. There is something called ground rust is there. Similarly, moss and all these things, this generates from top. So I need dirt because this will be connected to the ceiling, right? So it will generate dirt from that area. Just drag drop. See, will generate this detail automatically. You can control this thing. Level you can reduce, increase. This is a tiny part, it won't be visible, so I can just leave it like this. Yes, so if I want, I can add some scratches and all. But let me. So one more layer, and this is my emissive. So I need to add a emissive channel here. See, emissive added, and color and emissive and color. That's it. The color will be little off-white. And color also, this thing also same exact color. Or one second. Same color effect here. Done. So both are using exact same color. Right click, black mask, and I just select this entire thing, UV. Yeah, that's it. For on that, there is no need of any dirt or anything, but this will glow. So it will be visible. Yes, if you have a very close-up shot, in that case, you need to add detail here. So this is not, this is like really far just to illuminate the scene. So I can just simply use it directly. Now export texture. Oh, I forgot to change the format. Format is correct. Targa. And this is like 1K map. Rest everything exactly fine. This, oh, sorry, folder I have to select. Select, export, done. Save. Engine. Now I need that light. So, and light Lambert, emissive, and normal. So you can see for this we have a one extra map. So put everything here. This Lambert one is basically this thing. So I can just rename it underscore 01. Name it. Light already exists. Oh, that mesh name is also light this thing. You cannot have same name, Matt underscore 01. Now it's fine. Select all the maps. Oh, sorry, not here. Open it. Delete this one. And this slide, because I have emissive, I need to make it glowing. So I need to convert this into a parameter instance and apply this one here. Apply. So just make sure you have apply instance. Now this is not required. Materials, all textures. Base color. This is ORM map. This is ORM map. This is one is emissive map, and this is normal map. Normal to normal. ORM. Ambient occlusion. Roughness and metallic. Done. Now, now I have this emissive map. So I want to make sure this light glows and it emits this light only. So I'll create a multiplier here. Or I can use a power mode here. Power, just to enhance this color. Right click, promote to exponential, and then for this multiply this with a same color output. Black won't glow, rest of the thing will glow, and connect this to here. It's connected, but now I don't have any controller to increase or decrease the intensity. So I'll apply one more multiply, connect it here, and I click promote to parameter, and I can name it as emissive intensity. By default can be 0, or if you want, you can keep it 1 also, and now connect to emissive color. So now what will happen? Because it's 0, so it won't glow. By default, it won't glow. I have to change the parameters. Just save it. I have used power. It basically power will boost the color. So here you can see nothing is glowing. If I now I'll go here and open the mesh. Really tiny. You see, it's not glowing. Now, if I double click this, I can see the instance here. I can see emissive intensity and exponential this thing. If I increase this, still nothing happening. Reason, final output of this thing, emissive is 0. If I increase this, okay, why it's not glowing? Okay, connected this like separately and connect this here. Yeah, now it should glow. You can see I can control it was too much. I can reduce, increase, make it nicely bright. Okay, not glowing, glowing. Now this is done and ready. Let's save everything. Save. This is ready, but only problem with this, if I place it into the scene, see, if I place it here, scale 10 times. So it will glow, but it won't emit any light. So for that, I have to make sure there is a light connected to this, or else I have to manually place all this light, either a point light or a rectangular light or a spotlight. I have to connect here. I have to place, align it properly and apply. But this is very difficult and a tedious task. So the easiest way of doing it is, I'll go to my this folder. Let me create folders here, mesh, and let's move all the mesh inside this folder just to keep everything sorted and clean. Move, new folder, textures, all textures. And one more folder, materials. Select all of them and move it inside. So now everything is clean. So now I want to create a blueprint. So blueprint, and I want to blueprint is a very basic, simple blueprint. Right click, new folder, BP. BP is basically stands for blueprint. Open this, right click, blueprint class. Click on this, and I'm going to use an actor and name it as light. BP underscore light. That would be easy. BP underscore light. Maybe 01. Maybe I can use multiple lights. 01. So now double click and open it. You can see by default say empty. There's nothing. It's completely empty. So what I have to do is I need to like import my mesh here plus a light and align it with that. And so that whenever I duplicate, use this in my scene, it will come with a light attached to it. So click on attach component. You can see there is something called static mesh. Click on this. You can see here it's empty. Now